On yesterday's show, we showed you a couple of low-res pictures of the new Batmobile in the upcoming Batman vs. Superman movie. Later in the day, director Zack Snyder decided to put out his own picture of the car in a message that read, "Here's a real picture of the Batmobile." John, buy or sell this picture of the Batmobile?
Well, here's the funny thing, okay? Yesterday I sold the images because it's like, okay, we've seen this before. These are just lower quality images, something we've already seen before. Like, there are even new pictures of the Millennium Falcon. You've seen that? Aerial, but I didn't even put them in the show because, like, we've already seen it. No big deal. This is different. I buy this. This is giving us a new perspective of this car. Look how badass this car looks. Yeah. This, I didn't think it was possible. This is better than the Tumbler from the Nolan movies, I think. Now, I might change my mind once we actually see it in action, but I love this for a couple of reasons. Number one, it looks heavily armored, it looks badass, all that kind of stuff. But the second thing I really like about it is it's got a little bit of comic book in it. I look at this picture and I just see a little bit of comic book in it, and I like that a lot. So despite the fact that yesterday I was selling it because nothing we haven't seen before, this got me excited. We were all having dinner last night, actually, when that picture came out on my Twitter. I'm like, oh my God, everybody look at this. So I'm excited. What do you think?
I buy it. I mean, it's big. I wonder how he's going to get around corners with it, but it's cool looking, and it looks like, going back to that Rambo conversation, it looks like an old dude who says, you know what, I'm just getting into my technology. I'm going to mow things down. It's like, I'm not the old Batman that I used to be. I'm not going to swing around. I'm getting in my badass car, and Superman, here's my kryptonite guns. Let's go at it.
Yeah, I'm not going to subdue you until the officers are. I'm just going to break your ribs and your legs and leave you there till the cops come.
Yeah.
I buy it as well. It looks awesome. I don't think it's going to be quite as big. If you see the wider shots, it looks a bit smaller. I think it's the perspective of this. Some people were complaining about the guns.
I love the guns.
Well, they don't like them because they think like, oh, Batman doesn't kill. So I'm guessing those are rubber bullets that he's going to be shooting for, like,
get through walls.
Yeah, riot control or something like that. I also like the reasoning too. It's like, okay, some fans take a picture with their iPhone with these crappy pictures from far away and then they get released, everyone's looking at them. So Snyder was like kind of pissed. He's like, well, I want people to see the real Batmobile, and that's why he tweeted out this. Even the photographer got in on the action. He like put all this stuff. Well, you know, this isn't some crappy iPhone. I shot this on the Nikon D800 with a 24mm lens, and I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm so glad you brought that up because it's something. This is a really smart move on their part because it's Snyder and Warner Brothers taking control of the situation. It's like, okay, if that got out, whatever, we're going to take back control of it by simply doing this. It was a great move.
I think I buy it. It looks great. I mean, they're really going off of the Frank Miller. I mean, Nolan likes Frank Miller too. So I mean, if you see Frank Miller when he in Dark Knight Returns, when he attacks the mutants, he has that huge tank. I mean, it's 100 times bigger than that. It's a monstrosity. So I mean, this is a milder version of that. So they're kind of feeding off that Frank Miller story. And it looks great. I mean, I'm definitely going to buy it. I think it looks authentic. The guns will probably shoot off rubber bullets. Batman's not going to start killing people. I don't think that's going to happen.
But you brought up the Miller graphic novel, and the Batman in the Miller graphic novel is like you were saying. He's a little more, I don't care anymore. I just don't care anymore. Right, it's like, you're messing with me. Right. Whatever, hey, I'm going to do some things to you that are going to really hurt, and what happens to you after that, I'm not going to worry about anymore. And that looks like the way they may be going.
We also don't know who he's up against, too.
True.
If he's going up against humans, that might not be for humans. That might be for something else. We don't know what the Justice League eventually is going to face. Right. There was rumors that Doomsday is going to come around. And not that we're going to see him in this movie.
Superman
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said the
kryptonite bullets.
That's what I'm saying. So we don't know if that's for humans, so that's why don't judge the guns just yet.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.